What do you think? Cleaned up in here. Actually got some stuff on this shelf back here. Yeah, whole thing is coming together, I think. We're using my lantern, using my small rig lantern. We're shooting at 3600 Kelvin in this room, which seems kind of crazy, but it's very warm light. So like warm butcher block for the table. The walls aren't like clear white, but yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't hate this. We gotta move it around, and because I'm using the lantern, I've got nice even light just about everywhere. Like especially on this side. Like I'd like to get like a Varipole or something like that and just shoot it straight up here, and then just be able to mount you with a super clamp just right there. But yeah, this isn't bad. The cool thing is we're using the switch pod. Like you can get it like that. But we need to turn him though. Yeah. And we can walk over here, so the light over there, like this. This isn't bad. We're shooting at 20 millimeters also. So everywhere I go, it's relatively well lit. It's blown out in the background for sure, but yeah, it isn't bad. I like that. And then just kind of bring it back over here. And we're back. Not bad. Get something in the middle. How are you? Not bad. Look at this gear corner, this like poles corner. It's kind of ridiculous. Look at that. Just poles and cables, C-stands, tripods, camera bag, internet router, G-Molus G300 brain, the light, and then going into that up there, and also got the acoustic guitar, the Taylor 214, I think, 314. What is this? 314 CE. I've had this for a few years. I love this. Is my favorite guitar I've ever used. I don't know if you can see it, so with these strings desperately need to be changed. Somewhat clean butcher block top, Husky workbench for sure. This lamp whenever I'm not using that light, and then this is going back in the car. Pelican case. This is kind of my seat. I'll put this right here, and whenever I go, and then I'll just like work. Here, just sitting on the Pelican case. It's not the worst. Let's see. What's it look like if I bring you down about right there? I think this looks great. A lot of headroom, but we can just angle that down a touch. Maybe a little higher up. Something that incremental. Small changes make big differences. This looks fantastic. If I need more light, I can just angle it down a little bit. But again, because we're using a lantern, it's throwing light everywhere. So but let's see what it looks like whenever I angle that light down just like this much. Okay, so I did that, and I think that might have me a little overexposed. Let's see, this is at 1.8, 148 shutter speed, 800 on the ISO, and like 2% on this light. Wrong, it's 1% on the light. So if we bring that down to like 2.8, this is what it looks like. It looks fine on my histogram. It's like in the middle, kind of a sweet spot. 2.2 looks really good. So I went from 1.8 to 2.8. Now we're at 2.2. This looks great. Like I'm hitting where I want to be roughly. See what zeros look like. Zeros are on this side, which is fine. That's my mom.
Hi.
Oh.
Judah was messing with your computer.
What an animal. Yeah, I think this looks pretty good, right? Like sorry, I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at this LCD screen, but I think this looks pretty good. Let's see how it color grades. Let's see if we can make this somewhat warm spot look like we want it to. Because I really do enjoy working from here. This is the big boy right here. It's that 28 to 70 f2 G Master. This has become the new beast for the FX3. I absolutely love pairing these together. One thing I really love about this lens, like the sound that you can hear, if you can hear it, every time whenever my mom comes over, they start listening to worship music, which I love. It's perfectly fine. My mom really loves this dude named Hezekiah Walker. This was one song in particular called Every Praise, so my kids love it now too. Neither here nor there. Back to the 28 to 70 f2 G Master. One of the things I love most about this lens is that all of the weight, like whenever you hold this lens, you can feel the majority of the weight at the collar, at the base where this mounts to your camera. The reason I like that is because my camera package, the FX3, typically if I don't need it rigged up, I can just keep all of the weight just cradled in my hand instead of it tilting forward where the weight is at the front of the lens. Even whenever I zoom out, it doesn't get much heavier at the front. It's there, obviously, that's just how physics works. But whenever I'm shooting with this, it feels good whether I'm at 28 or I'm all the way out at 70. The majority of the weight is in like this lower third of the lens. So I can just cradle everything, let gravity do what it does, remove a lot of those micro jitters. And even though this doesn't have IBIS, it works really, really well, especially if I'm doing I prefer handheld over using a gimbal. I have a gimbal, I have the RS3 Pro. I just don't use it that much. Even the times whenever I take it and I think I'm going to use it, I use it a little bit and then it just becomes too cumbersome. So I just take it off and I run it handheld with a top handle and a V-mount battery just to add a little bit of weight to it, a little more weight to it. But truly, like for something regular video, if I'm just out and about, I know I'm planning to shoot, but I don't know what I'm planning to shoot, you know? I could perfectly pair the 28 to 70 with the FX3 and get just about everything I need because 28 is not that bad. It's actually really enjoy the 28 millimeter focal length. Right now we're shooting at 20. This is a little, it could be argued, this is a little tight, but I love it. I think it lets you in enough of the environment, enough context to see kind of where I am, and I can also, because it's 1.8, I can let in a ton of light. I can get real close to, like the minimum focusing distance on this is insane. So let's see, I think I can get. Am I in focus? Oh my gosh. I think I'm in focus right here. That's insane. And if not, I know for a fact I'm in focus. Right there. This is insane. I'm that far away. This video is all over the place. That's just kind of how my brain works. You know, I've been blessed with ADD and dyslexia, and whenever I'm not doing business things, my brain just goes all over the place, but that's okay. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this office space reviews, lens review coupling with the camera that I'm using. Hope you enjoyed it. It really is just kind of like it's like a brain dump. It's what it is. Life is busy. I gotta get ready for a meeting in about 2 minutes. The meeting's not in 2 minutes. The meeting's in an hour, but I gotta get ready. I gotta do something with this. This is kind of crazy. Maybe just throw on a hat. All right. Hope you have a good weekend. Love you. Bye.